Okay. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Friday Night Live, number 301. We have a little weather moving through, so unfortunately we are inside tonight. Inside because it is raining outside, and it's going to rain all night. Just what we need is more rain after last weekend. But welcome, everyone. Glad you're tuning in. Glad you're all here. Let's raise up those cups and kick things off like we always do. Happy Friday. Cheers, everyone. Outside, 515 is here. Mystery Gardener, good evening. You're here. The Broken Old Swedes here. Who else? Mr. Van Dusen, good evening. Mr. Old Guy Firewood is watching over on Facebook tonight. Holy moly's, what is going on? Miller Stumps and Firewood, Craig's Cords to Coals. Woody, I saw that you weren't. Oh, now Old Guy Firewood is on YouTube. He is just jumping all over the place tonight on all the socials. He's hitting them up. Popeye Vineyards, he's over on Facebook. Who is in Boonville? Is anybody watching from Boonville, New York? Anyone at all? I saw somebody said that it's not raining in Boonville because it's raining here because I'm here, and that's probably right. Because yeah, it's I think it looked like it was going to be fairly decent weather out there in Boonville. Maybe not. It's been it was a hot and humid one today, and I see many of you all over are saying you've been dealing with the hot heat and humidity. Good evening, Slick Willie. The Yorkwoods, you're very welcome. Hopefully you can find a spot or two for the patch. Lyle, how you doing? Woodhound Senior's in here. Yeah, it was like I said, it's just another one of those. Last weekend we had the same setup, hot, humid, and then we had a lot of rain Saturday, Sunday, and now today it's doing the same thing. Been hot and humid all day, and it's just started raining a little while ago, so hopefully the weather in Boonville is doing all right. Daniel Atkins on the wrong coast. Yes, you are a ways away. Ryan, good evening. Colleen's Farm Adventures and the Wise Choice Firewood, how are you guys doing? Peter up in Palmer, Alaska. I almost said Anchorage. Watching too much of the news today. Rain and 55. Frickin' Jeep. I tried making a giant ice ball for tonight, but I failed because I left it I left it in the freezer too long and it froze completely solid. There was just one like little tiny corridor down into the core. Well, it was almost all the way through the ice cube or the ice ball. So it wouldn't have worked to try to put my beverage in it. The other thing is, being as hot out as it is, even if I would have been outside tonight, it would have just melted right away. It probably would not have lasted very long. And so, yeah, I tried making the ice ball, but I left them in the freezer too long. So we're just gonna have to go with the regular ice balls tonight, not the giant ice ball. But I'm gonna try to make another one, John. So don't you worry. I'm gonna try to make another one. Matt, trees to firewood. Good evening. He had a lot of rain last weekend down there. We had a lot up here, but not as much as I think he said he had like 13 inches. Oh, Nick Smith with the. I was wondering if anyone was going to bring anything up tonight. And I'm surprised that no one noticed anything in yesterday's video. I kind of strategically had something in the background. But I didn't know if I don't know if anybody saw it. But anyway, I did post a picture. For those of you that don't follow me on Facebook, I kind of post I put pictures out over there. Sometimes I put them on YouTube, not always, but that was nothing more than just a picture. So there is no new machine out in the wood yard. Well, there's not a new processor, nothing like that. It's just one of those things where, I think I've said this before, where I kind of like I like messing with people, and I think it makes it fun sometimes when you can just, use social media to keep people guessing, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'm just entertaining myself. And even if I am, that's probably all that really matters anyway. But yeah, it was just a photo. But if you saw the photo before that, so like I kind of had a teaser, a two-part teaser. I had a photo of something red that did come into the wood yard, and then I had that photo to kind of throw you off. And yeah, so it was but there is something, and again, I don't know, SG here, can you elaborate more about the Thursday video as far as what was kind of placed in the background? I can't tell you, but if you go back and watch, you'll see. You'll see what it is. And you'll see that coming up shortly. Old guy firewood. Yeah, I kind of am. I kind of am actually like a Husqvarna. I like to keep you guessing. You never know if I'm going to start or not. You gotta just always keep you guessing. James Baton, are you in Boonville? Just joined and heard you were talking inches. Yes, we're always talking inches. The machine, Rick's Woodyard. The machine in your woodyard was Amanda. Oh, yeah, she was getting after it. She said she wanted to go throw some weight around. So I said, I've got the perfect thing we can do. Yadkin Valley is out hunting again. Oh, and he already has one in the cooler. Well, there you go. Wild thing rules. Jared, like I said, Yeah, I don't know. I'm not. I didn't know the wild thing. What saw it was? Oh, you did see it, SG. Okay. Well, that you will be seeing coming up. I will give you a little hint. It is you if you saw what it was and you know what it was, it's not exactly what you probably think it was. Ooh, I like to riddle you that. Not in Boonville. We'll be at Bunyan though. Next 10 years. I'll be at Bunyan this year. But I don't know if I can sign on for the next 10. Whew. Whew. No, I don't think so. I do not think that. But that's only what? That's like a month and a half away. So it's coming up there. And it looks like I mentioned, was it last week? Woodhound Sr., Grandma Woodhound, and now we may be adding to the caravan. Boss Man wants to come to Boonville. Or not Boonville, but Bunyan. Boss Man wants to, he's been wanting to go to Bunyan for the last like 2 years. But I don't know, I wanted to wait till he was a little older, but now I think this might be the opportune moment because with Grandma being along, and she can keep an eye on him if he gets bored or if he wants to go to the swimming pool and swim or if he, So I think I think Boss Man will be coming with because this would be the time when Grandma's going to be there to keep an eye. She'll be there not only keeping an eye on Boss Man, but everyone else, all of you out there. Old guy Firewood, you better get your stuff together. Because let me tell you, my mom, she doesn't take any crap. She will put you in line, straighten you up. There will be no shenanigans going on. uh, I I saw this as well. That is a very, very interesting looking setup. Yeah, that was very cool to see. I mean, the clip I saw didn't really, it just kind of did a quick pan around of it. I'd like to see a lot more of it. But the interesting thing is the design of that X knife. The X knife is becoming more and more popular, I see. So I don't know, were those 16-inch rounds? I wasn't sure. Oh, there he is, Log Cabin Firewood. And Billy Schneider, watching on Facebook. Good evening. Do you run multiple bar sizes on your 500? I do not. I run 25-inch, and that's it. 25 light bar. That's all I've ever had on it. It seems to me it's like it's it's enough for doing what I do. It's not too much. Like I don't think I would want to have anything longer on it, because I feel like it's balanced just right with the 25. So no, I only have the 25-inch bar. I don't need to run those big 36-inch bars like those people out there on the West Coast trying to show off with their big wood. Hey, Bill Irwin! How are you doing? Look what I got tonight for you. Oh, yeah. uh, are you going to be at Bunyan? I believe the X knife could only handle 14. Is that on the multi-tech one? Yeah, that is the one thing. That's why it's going to be interesting to see if that X knife design, how it works on 16-inch or like 14 to 16. I don't know. I think you need to keep it shorter. 12. 12 is ideal. They're big softwood. Oh, James Baton taking shots at you, West Coast boys. Look at that. Hey, and we got the coin coming down in the cup, and I think I fixed the issue from last week. So this should be good because we're gonna try to bring the ladies out, and I think the cup will be over there with the ladies. Hang on here. For our good friend. Oh yes, the cup is back. The ladies are out. Marlon, good evening. Gonna see you down there in Ohio. Hi, Dan, fellow Woodhounds. Cheers, friends. Thank you very much, Marlon. Cheers to you. Oh, we're right. Wild Bill will be at Bunyan. Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. Yeah, they said that so the 16-inch for the Splitta, which will be the Splitta 600, I think. I just don't know. I think the reason that X knife works so well in those European machines is because it's in like 12-inch wood. Like I think once you start pushing through 16-inch wood, if there's any knots or anything, your splits are going to end up getting twisted a lot easier. Or it's going to end up like kicking out the end. Anything on the X outside of the X. That's what I think. Because I've seen it happen with like I think from what I've seen with the Kinlet in the 6-inch knife, if you extrapolate that out, except I don't know, however you say that, but if you go up to 16, I think you end up with, I don't know. I think you got to have some really clean, straight wood and a lot of power behind it. A lot of power. Circle B, Cliff, how are you doing? Oh, Jeremiah's in here too. Outdoors in the 608. Robert, yes, the Paul Bunyan Show. Cambridge, Ohio, the Guernsey County Fairgrounds. October, what the hell is it, 4th? October 4th, I think, through October 3rd, 4th, and 5th. October 3rd, Friday Night Live, we will be at the Fairfield Inn in Cambridge, Ohio, for what is going to be, like I said, I might be doing things a little different. But I will have the enforcer with. My mom will be down there, so maybe everyone will be on good behavior. Oh. What is the pet salada? Yeah, that'll do 16, but right, it's 750K. You gotta do a lot of bundles. Frickin' Jeep, I won't be able to make it to hope this year. The next it's up in the air on the on Escanaba. But otherwise it's just Bunyan. Bunyan's all there is. Tony Woods, how are you doing? Are you gonna build another carport for your boiler wood splits? I don't think so. I might add on a lean-to on the side of the carport to put the boiler wood under. What's the deal with the East Coast, West Coast? I don't know. You know, it's always there's always been this little rivalry that goes on, but I'm like in the middle of it because I'm in the Midwest. But there's always been like this East Coast, West Coast, like I said, rivalry, and I don't know how it started. I first heard about it. It was like probably, I don't even know, way back. But it was mostly just on YouTube with, guys on the West Coast and guys on the East Coast talking smack back and forth to each other. That is right. If you can only make it to one, which I think there's only what, 4 left, 4 or 5 left. If you can only make one, Bunyan is the one. Definitely. I think there's going to be well, it's always good to see. It's good getting together and seeing everybody, but I think there's going to be a lot of cool stuff at the show this year actually. Which is nice because sometimes it's getting to be like, when you've seen all the splitters one year and then the next year it's like just all the same stuff. That's what it was. Yes. I couldn't think of Wrangler Star, the instigator. He is the one I believe that originally started talking the smack, talking crap on his videos, giving everybody a hard time. This is what I mean. We're just sitting here right in the middle, showing up in Indiana at the Hoosier. Yeah, well, if you bring your West Coast saws, you better have them dialed in for that Midwest hardwood. You ain't gonna be able to rip through that Midwest white oak like it's some little Douglas fir tree. Oh, it's almost as fun as the steel Husqvarna, East Coast, West Coast. Especially since I can sit in the middle and just talk crap to both sides. It doesn't matter. Man, oh man, chat is flying by like crazy. Oh, what about the not only the leather vest, but what about the pink hat? Have you? I saw one video where you had this pink hat on. Oh yes. Well, see, now we're getting into different hemispheres. So we're just talking. We got East Coast, West Coast. Then we have the Southern Hemisphere, the Australian hardwood, which unsplittable. You cannot split that stuff. Which day is the best day to attend Bunyan? I would say Saturday. Definitely Saturday. Just because I think some people get into town on Friday and they maybe only go for half the day Friday. But I've always felt, every year that I've gone, I've felt that Saturday is the best day. Sunday gets started a little late and it's kind of quiet, beginning of the day. I'm not sure how long we'll be around this year on Sunday. Oh, Circle B. We got to bring the ladies out. We got another coin in the cup. My greatest disappointment was running West Coast Square Grind in Red Oak. Poking the bear. Oh, thank you very much. Cheers. Oh. Yeah, it's a whole different ball game. They don't understand. Ferret in the field. Off the wall question, if I can ask. Well, since you got your cues in there, you can ask right away. You can go any way to edit the thumbnail on a short after it's published. I think you can go on your phone. Actually, no, I don't think after it's published you can. Before you publish, you can only on mobile, only on your phone, you can tap the little edit icon on the thumbnail and choose a frame. But after it's published, I don't think you can. But if you just published it, just delete it and publish it again and then choose your thumbnail. Just take it down and put it back up. Mr. Gardner, it's been hot. I think we were in 90 something here today. Yeah. It's been a hot one. Oh, Rich Healy. How are you doing? Are you getting ready for the season to get rolling? Are you ready? Are you getting ready to bear down? It's gonna be a good one. I'm actually looking forward to seeing a few of the games this year. Let's see here. Did I miss? Ooh. All right. I'm way behind. Song with Sandy. Good evening. The summer's been hot. It's been hot and the air quality has been terrible from you guys up there sending us all your smoke. Other than that, it's been great. Hopefully everything's going well for you. Are you coming down to Bunyan again this year? Hopefully you are. Always good seeing you. I don't have the content on my device. Where do you have it? Did you upload it from your desktop? If you did, well, I don't know if you have Apple, but just take your finished file that you uploaded from your desktop and airdrop it to your phone, and then go into the YouTube app, not the YouTube Studio app. Go into the YouTube app on your phone and upload it there. And then click on the little thumbnail pencil icon. I barely know. I'm the same way. In fact, I don't even know I know one thing I'm doing tomorrow. I gotta address that red thing that's sitting in the wood yard. But other than that, yeah, I don't know. But I do know I'm going to Bunyan. So there is that. But you should try to make it down. It's like the one big reunion of the year. As long as old guy Firewood doesn't get us kicked out of the hotel. I wonder if it's going to be a new manager this year. We had it so good 2 years ago. The manager and the staff, they loved us. And last year, a new manager, I don't know. I don't think he was too impressed. The good news is that I think the person that worked the overnight on Friday, like she knew who we were, so she didn't mind everything going on. But yeah, it's always a little nerve-wracking when I go in and I check in and then I talk to the manager. I'm like, so listen, Friday night, this is probably what's gonna happen. But I think the staff maybe reminds them or fills them in if they're new. Oh, we got another coin that came down. Lee, thanks for the tumbler, lifting it up for the bottom of the hour. You are very welcome. And yeah, I got a bottom of the hour refill. Cheers. Thank you very much. All right, we got it. I got to get my balls are almost gone. My ice balls are almost gone. Oh, you mean no, there's a different red machine they got to do some stuff with tomorrow. It's going to be kind of fun. But I don't know when I will get that out. So if you saw yesterday's video, you may have seen it. Let's see, where would it? It was kind of in the background, sitting there. But like I said, what it looked like it was, it is, but it isn't. That is what I will leave you with. Does that even make sense? What it looks like it is, but it isn't. So you just remember that big ice balls. Actually, the one that I took out tonight to see if it was going to work, John, that thing it melted pretty quick. I didn't have the air on in the house today, though. So it got pretty hot in here. Oh. It's just a little like riddle, you know, because I can't. If I say I don't want to give it away. Like I said, I like to keep you guessing. I gotta entertain myself, because sometimes that's all you can do. Otherwise, you know, like I don't want to say, because then it won't be as I just feel like it wouldn't be as interesting then when I finally do the video on it. High water circuit rider. What's the deal with insurance companies threatening to cancel everyone who has a wood stove or fireplace? It's terrible in Michigan now. I haven't heard about that. I know that like every insurance company is raising their rates from all the storms and all the damage and claims that have been being filed this year. Um, but I haven't heard on the wood stove or fireplace. I don't know. Haven't heard anything on that. But yeah, like I said, it's been all of the disasters. I think like all disasters everywhere now just give insurance companies a reason, no matter where they are, like they justify raising their rates. No, the AC isn't broken. I just like last night it cooled down, it was like, I don't know, in the 60s. So then it's nice in the morning and it's still cool in the house till about noon. And then it starts getting a little hot, but then I just figured, well, by this evening now it's going to be cooling off outside, so I don't know, I don't like running the I don't like running the AC after my last electric bill came in. That's what's getting crazy as well. Oh my god. Yeah, I my insurance company now, they have so and I don't know, maybe it's just because I made the claim for the hail damage, but now I have an extra premium, an add-on to my premium for hail. And I know like if you want to get like flood insurance, it's extra. You probably have to pay extra for fire. So like what does homeowners insurance really cover nowadays? You have to add extra on to cover all of the potential disasters. Yeah, it's I'm definitely I have been looking around. My problem is I don't know if I have enough, whatever you call it, like exposure to the sky or like I don't think I could face them to get a full like I probably wouldn't benefit me because for the first half of the day they'd probably be shaded from the trees and there'd only be like a little window of time to get like full sun. So, but I've been looking at trying to get something, even if it's just for like a big backup battery bank. You paid flood insurance for 5 years and found you could never collect on. Yeah, well, that does not surprise me. Yes, south facing, but like I said, I only have certain times of the day that's full sun facing south, and then that changes depending on, so like spring and summer, the sun is mostly way back there going east to west, and then in the winter it's down there going, it's further south. So it's just I don't think I would be ideally facing. I don't think I could get enough out of the solar panels. What? 3 hours of sun? That was your average per day? Well, but do you have solar panels? Getting 3 hours of sun each day? I would just need them to like I said, just enough to keep a battery bank charged up down in the basement. So if I ever do lose power, hey, Mystery Gardener, have a good early morning. Frickin' Jeep did a lot of research on solar. Oh, yeah, I think you were telling me that once. That you looked into it a lot. The interesting thing that I find is like they just put up this big solar array for the utility company, and there's all kinds of other ones. Like there's a new one north of here, and there's a couple that they've turned these fields into these huge solar arrays, but yet the rates have never gone nothing but up. So how are they producing apparently more cheap energy, but then the rates never go down? So I don't know. I want to get well, obviously I don't have the room to get like Matt down there treats firewood, but he's got a pretty sweet setup where he's actually able to like just switch over and run off of his solar panels. You're researching it and decided no. Yeah, but if your power rates go up, and I don't know if I'm able to. Solar costs more than it can produce. That's what, well, unless the rate uh, of your electricity continues to go up. I don't know. I've been watching and doing a lot of research about like increases in energy costs over the next 3 to 5 years. What happens to you got to have during a hailstorm, you got to have some serious uh strong solar panels. Oh my goodness, old guy firewood. Hope you feel better. Yes, get some rest. Get plenty of rest and plenty of fluids. But yeah, I hope you feel better. Anyway, oh, just got the weather alert here. Update, severe thunderstorm watch until 11. Oh, until 11. That's good. I was worried when I first saw the forecast that it was going to be like right at about 8, 7:30, 8 o'clock. Big storm come through, knock out the power or something. Oh, James Baton. Yes, that's the big driver. That's the one I've been looking at. We've been talking about all kinds of stuff with the data centers going up and the demand. The demand that's going to spike. WD-30 is here. Just a little late, but good to see you, Will. Cheers. Sandy. Sandy O. KO. 4O. Double O. I don't know if that's how you say your name, but hi, Firebugs. Hello. And there's Arnie from all the way down in Louisiana. How is it down there? Isn't there a hurricane getting ready to move in somewhere? I think that's in the Gulf. Maybe. I remember seeing something about something that's the first name storm or something is looking like it's going to intensify into a hurricane. And Brian, no problem. That was kind of a nice nice that I could just instead of taking it and mailing it out, just drop it right off. Hot and humid. Yeah, it was the same here. The same here. And then now we got the storms coming through. Uh-oh, freaking Jeep is crunching numbers. If the system costs 70K and put the same amount in 4% savings account, or buy cryptocurrencies, some Bitcoin, yeah. But then when you cash it all out to pay for your utility bill, at the end, you probably it's all just a wash. Aaron, that's right. But wait a minute, is that the first? That's what I was confused by, because I thought I saw that it was the first named storm of the season. But do they start with, or maybe there was other tropical storms that didn't become like A, B, C, D. So this is the first tropical depression, whatever, that is becoming a hurricane. Maybe that's why it's E. Likely due for another video from the cabin. That's where I need. Woodon Senior needs to get a panel back there, so we can go back there and have some power. Hard working man is here. Too dark for welding and grinding. Yeah, you got a big project going on. I don't know how you drove that thing home, man. I'd have been white. There'd have been impressions of my fingers on the steering wheel. Driving that big box on the back of your trailer. Whew. WD-30, you need rain? Holy moly's. We have got nothing. Every week, downpours like crazy. $55 monthly bill. Man, you must be burning a lot of candles that night or something. That's a pretty low bill. When we run the boiler, our electric bill is usually cut in half, which is nice. But that's from like 220, 240 down to like 120. I can imagine. I don't know if I'd be able to even drive that fast. It's yeah, I am not a fan of driving with trailers or equipment, anything. Yeah, I got too many things running, creating power, I guess. But I know in the summer when I'm not running the boiler, the hot water is a big one. Like once I can turn that boiler on and quit heating up the hot water, it's huge. Yeah, I would I would have went at like the middle of the night. And then did you take like back roads all the way home, or were you on? I'm guessing if you were only going 45, you weren't on like an interstate or anything. I don't have that much. Uh, I don't have anything like that too much going on. I actually have all of my a lot of my drives. I don't leave them running. I just put them in every couple weeks and do a whole backup. Then I unplug them. But you know, it's just there's stuff, man. Lights, camera, action. You were you were going through. Holy mollies! I wonder that would have been that would have been even a more stressful drive. Whew. Oh yeah, not for me. No way. No chance. Like I said, I don't even like when I had that little. Well, I still have it. The 5x8 utility trailer, and I would take like the Wolf Ridge on it, the splitter, down to the farm or something. I would just I was stressed the whole way. Even like when I'm pulling the 37D up to Rick's Woodyard, it's only like 20-minute drive, but man, I am stressed the whole time. Not a fan of towing anything, especially something big like that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and that's the thing. There was only I think wasn't there only just two? Wasn't it was it two straps holding it down? Oh man. Oh, well, I was trying to figure out something to do different with the wood shed over there, and I do have that figured out. I just can't. That's another thing. That's another thing you'll be seeing here shortly. Maybe next week. Uh, but yeah, I got it all figured out because I wanted to be able to get wood in. Like if I wanted to like stockpile a bunch of wood in there, I wasn't able to drive in because the boiler was sticking out and I couldn't get the bucket through on the tractor, but now I can. So You'll see. Oh, you did have it chained? Okay. I was going to say, because man, whew, that was, I saw those two straps and I was just like, holy moly's. That is pretty crazy. Song with Sandy. Have a good weekend. Maybe, like I said, hopefully we'll see you down at Bunyan. All right, we got another coin coming down. Ladies coming out. Matt, how are you doing? I missed your 300th episode. Cheers. Congrats to my favorite woodhound from across the pond. So proud of you and the community you've built. Thank you very much, and thank you for being a part of it. Cheers. Wait a minute, I just noticed this thing is... Oh! Maybe that was just all... crunched together. Oh, I got it all figured out, John. I've got it all figured out for today. Tomorrow is another story. Once I wake up in the morning, everything changes. But for today, I have it all figured out. I don't know how much was sticking off the end. It was a lot. It was definitely a lot. We'll have to see if he measured it, how much was sticking off the end of the trailer. The Woodmaster is 12, going on 13. So yeah, it's getting up there. It's getting up there, but a lot of them, I think, it's a pretty simple design, so a lot of them, they seem to do fairly well. I'm kind of hoping that having it inside, out of the elements, has kind of maybe helped prolong it from having issues other than, well, it's got a new door on it now. $22-foot trailer in the box is $29. That's not too bad then. Oh no, frickin' Jeep! You better get that thing posted. 6-foot overhang. The best was when you got back and you and Rachel were inside it and she thought it was gonna tip off the trailer. She was worried about it coming or tipping off or something. You were walking around on the inside. That was the funny part. The rule I know is 1/3 the distance of the wheelbase for rear overhang. Yeah, I don't know. The red. Yeah. You should have started like jumping back and forth, trying to tip it on its side. Tony, that red thing was at the Wolfridge log holder. Nope, it was not. It was not. You'll see. You shall see. There's a lot of I think I said last week I don't like to do the whole build-up of stuff, but there is a few things coming. Few things, like I said, just keeping it interesting. One big thing. And a couple small things. Because it's all about the small things around here. Ah, man. Does anyone this time of year, like if a door, like when you're going in and out, it seems like the big giant flies end up getting in the house, and then we've had the last few nights, there's got to be like somewhere mosquitoes in our house, because I wake up in the morning and it seems like I have more freaking mosquito bites. And now, like during today when I was working, I got another one. Like I'm just getting all these flipping mosquito bites. It's driving me nuts. Like, yeah, right down here. I want someone to invent like a little smaller than your hand size drone that you can release in your house, that it will target and lock on to like one of those giant big flies, and then like track them down and shoot salt pellets at it. Because I can never seem to swat the damn things. And they're everywhere. There's like two of them. They're always running around. Or flying around. Running around. I'm usually running around like swinging a towel in the air trying to knock it out. I do have that bug zapper. I could bring that in the house. Maybe I should do that. Oh. Yeah, I don't know about that. I tell you. What are we? Oh, we are 1 minute into overtime. I gotta see when the storm is hitting, because um, we could be in for. Oh, what the heck? Yeah. Looks like it's not gonna develop like they thought. BZ Firewood and Rust. Hello to you. Good evening. Clap 4 inches above the flies. Yeah, but the problem is they're always like you hear them because they're the big ones, but you can't see them where they're at. Yeah, the storm was looking like it was going to be a lot more. At 5 o'clock today, when I was watching the future radar, it looked like at about 8, 9 o'clock, it was really going to be something. WD-30, I don't know. I was wondering, I don't know if anybody on here is even in Boonville right now. They're probably, where the heck did I stay when I went out there? Utica. That's where we stayed. Which was about a 20-minute drive from Boonville. Yeah, that's the problem though. I don't see where they're flying around, so I can't find where they land. And they never seem to land. I always hear them just buzzing around. Big super flies. But I should get that zapper in here for the mosquitoes. I think it's just like one damn mosquito flying around during the night. You got your foot kicked out from under the covers, and then the next morning you got like 2 bites on your ankle. Oh, isn't that nice? A little rainbow. That is, sorry to hear that, Ron. Yeah, that is sad news, but hopefully it is now, hopefully everything continues to be all right. We'll have everyone here sending our thoughts and prayers. Sorry to hear that. Yes, that's what I want. But I want one mounted on a little drone that then the drone with, some type of AI technology can lock on and track the fly and then just hunt it down and get rid of it. Wild Bill, the sales going good. Going exactly how I want them. Keeping me busy, not getting overwhelmed, and the inventory I have been building, getting ready for this fall. There's a few species that eventually I'm just going to end up having to like phase out unless I can find some more hickory down on the farm. But hickory is getting a little low. But other than that, yeah, I think I had 4 boxes go out today. It's kind of sporadic, but like I said, it's not. Well, I don't know if I want, like, I don't want to be up every night till 11 o'clock packing orders. Next day, repeat. Next day. I just like it how it is. Keeps me busy, but not to the point where I'm saying, oh my God, I don't want to have to go down and pack up another box. I don't want it to become a chore. Because I am still just a hobbyist. At the end of the day, it's got to be fun. The busy season for the small wood last year was, believe it or not, like the fall. End of summer, fall. Because like right now, with it being hot, humid, not that good of I don't think that good of a time of year. But now when the days start getting shorter, things start cooling off. It's going to be, like that's the, I guess, season for sitting out on the patio with your little tabletop fire pit, making a s'more. Oh, Shannon, I have all the hickory you can handle. Well, I don't know if you have it for the price that I want to get it for. Because when I go down on the farm, I get it for nothing. So if you have all the hickory I can handle that you don't want anything for it, then maybe I'll give you a call. But I don't know where 417 area code is. You might be out of my range. Yeah, I either get Rick with my tree service guy he hooks me up with like all of the different species I usually need, but the two that always end up being, whoa, what the hell? These damn balloons are coming out. The two that always are tough is hickory and, well, it used to be walnut, but I think I'm going to phase out the walnut. But I got a lot of that. So I'm sitting kind of good. Oh, and cherry. Cherry is another one. But I have quite a bit of cherry. And I have a new one that I'm kind of waiting to see when I should release it. Are you going to move from selling your firewood splits out by your stand and just concentrate on mini? Probably. Actually, I probably will. Yeah, I might, that might happen actually sooner than you think. Because it's, I don't know. I think the roadside stand has seen its better days. I still have a few, I think, repeat customers that come to it, but it's kind of been slowly fading out. So eventually I think it's going to just, like, I would rather, if I had a tree, like if I had a small, decent sized maple come into the yard, I would actually rather spend the time to turn that into mini firewood than bundle wood. You have cherry. Oh, well, yeah, that's the one. Although that's the one that there's quite a bit. I actually have a few back in the wood yard, cherry trees, and then down on the farm there's a lot of cherry trees, but not the hickory trees down there are all like nice, healthy, living trees. So we rarely get hickory that comes down. But again, I got to go down this fall and take a look around. Because that's the nice thing is that I can get, if I can get a, like, 10, 12-inch diameter tree, like even just like 2 5-foot logs, I can make a lot of wood out of that. A lot. Yeah, the roadside stand is just, I don't know, I mean, it's nice, but again, I just don't know how many irons do I want to have in the fire? Because I got my boiler wood I need to actually get caught back up on and get ahead. I have been slacking a little bit. I don't think my supply is where I need it to be, but we're working on that. We are, God dang. We got to get the bunker. Fill up the bunker. Timon! Timon, how are you doing? Good night, hard-working man. Go get your sleep. Get rested up. I think I'm actually going to wind this one down as well. We are 15, almost 15 minutes into overtime. I got just enough left for the last toast. So if anyone's heading out to Boonville, give us an update. Do a little see how I think I saw Bob put out a video. But it'll be interesting to see the turnout and the weather and the setup. Don't give up. Well, I'm not gonna. Yeah, I probably won't give up on it. But I just might not prioritize because I've got a lot of bundle wood left, and the bundles haven't been. So I've decided that I'm not going to put the loose stacks out. I'm going to just do bags. So I'm not going to probably give up on it totally. It's just been bumped down in line from second to like third. So, but once I get my boiler wood reserve built back up, then I might make some more bundle wood. I don't know. Or I might pull the smaller splits out of the bunker, put those aside for bundle wood. The nice thing about the roadside stand is that I can put the boxes of mini firewood on the backside of the stand for the mailman to pick up. So that's why I want to keep it, because I use it for shipping purposes. So that's my main reason to keep it, but I just don't know if I'm going to have like the loose stacks and all that. I don't know. Anyway, I see. Oh, I thought Frickin' Jeep says the night is still young. Heck no, it's getting late. But yeah, that I think we'll do it. Like I said, I got enough left here, so if you're heading out to Boonville to the show, enjoy it this weekend. If not, hopefully things cool off for you in your wood yard if you're planning on getting some stuff done over the weekend. And with that, I think we will call it a night. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being here, moderators. Thanks for keeping things in line. All of the coins in the cup, greatly appreciate it. And great seeing all of you tuning in, hang out, and kick off your weekend. So have a good night. As always, stay safe, have fun, and be cool. Cheers, everyone. Good night.
World on my shoulder, heart full of blues and in the dirt, down in the dirt. I've been a real bad boy on the town all night. Starting to calm down with the morning light. I'm in the dirt, down